Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Prettychoice and you're welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. If you're my old and returning subscriber, thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. Today is your first time come across my video, you're highly welcome. Kindly click the red button down below and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. So guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the black girl follow trend. You know, I'm loving this trend. So guys, this time it's black people reacting to the black girl follow trend. Like, wow. And nobody wants this trend to end. Nobody wants that. I just love how black people supporting each other by following each other. Seriously, it's amazing. Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm in love with this trend. So guys, I came across this video again, so I decided to share with you. So let me know what you think by dropping down your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep watching me, keep supporting your girl. So without further review, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.
What's actually weird is the amount of people who think that following or subscribing to somebody that they have no interest in is support. Please tell me how subscribing to somebody's email list that you're not going to ever open up their email is helping them. It's not. Because I'm an actual marketer, and what it actually does is it hurts the person's email list when they get subscribers who are not interested in opening their email. It makes their email open rates go down, and therefore decreases the deliverability rates of their email. It's the same thing with social media, sweetheart. So if you attract a bunch of followers who are not interested in your content, guess what? They're not going to look at your content. They're going to swipe past it. The algorithm is going to tell TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever it is that, hey, your content is not valuable. Therefore, we're not going to show it to any fucking body. So at the end of the day, if you want to be supportive, the best way to support somebody is to go ahead and click that link in the bio and buy from them. Since y'all so fucking supportive. And or actually look through the accounts of the girls that are doing the follow train and make sure that whatever it is that they're offering as far as their content aligns with you and is something that you want to see, subscribe to, and engage in. Because otherwise it's not supporting. Y'all just try. I don't know if it's making you look. I don't know what it. I don't know. But what I'm telling you is that follower count don't equate to the number that's in your bank account. That's it. I'm not just talking from, you know, theory or fiction or any of that. I actually have had clients that have gone viral from a video, hit 1 million views, and now every time they post a piece of content, it gets 200 views, 20 views, 30 views, and they can't understand what the fuck is going on. What's going on is that the people that you attracted with that viral video are looking for the same type of content that you delivered with the viral video, because that is the only reason why they followed you, and you're not delivering that. Therefore, they're not engaging with your content. So after the follow train is over, people are going to be done engaging with your content, or they're going to get mad that you didn't follow back and all of that. Y'all see all these girls on here mad. Oh my God, how you got 30,000 followers and ain't follow back? You can't even follow 30,000 people. Like, what are we doing here? So again, if you're not following to support somebody and be there for them and eventually shop their business, it's not support. Following somebody to get a follow back, to get something back, it's not support. So y'all can just throw that word in the trash. Leave it in 2022. Please, I'm out. Peace.
So I'm going to be talking about the black girl follow train trend. And I'm actually not going to be talking about that, but I'm going to be talking about the results of that within the white community, and especially white women, and the vitriol and the blind rage that I'm seeing played out here on TikTok and on other social media platforms. It's fascinating to me that a community of women have come together and said, I follow you, you follow me, let's lift each other up. And the best that most white women seem to be wanting to do out there is kind of say, what about me? What about me? Because you're not being centered. You're not living in the lessons of white supremacy, because the lessons of white supremacy and white violence have taught us that that is where we must be at the forefront. And when we are not at the forefront, we panic. We panic. Where do I fit in? Who am I? What am I doing? I need to tear it down. I need to tear it down because that's what's worked in the past. I need to tear this thing down that is threatening me. There's no threat going on to who you are as a white woman. The only one excluding yourself from the follow trend is you, because you're expecting to get followed back, rather than going, wow, what is this? Oh, maybe I'll find some really amazing people that I could follow and maybe find out some information or education or fashion tips or hair tips or makeup tips, whatever it is. You're too busy going that I'm not the center of attention, so I'm going to tear it down, rather than going, wow, there's a whole world out there that I don't even know about. That's white supremacy, and that is white violence. So instead of trying to tear these women down, I just want to challenge you all, because it seems like it must be a challenge to just stand back and be inspired by a community of marginalized women who are finally going, enough. We don't need y'all, because you continue to prove to us that you don't have our best interests at heart. And the recent elections over the last 6 years will prove that. White people and white women don't care about black women. That's on us. That is not on them. That is squarely on us. I personally didn't vote for somebody that was going to tear black people down. I'm queer. You know, I have intersectionality, but I'm white. So while I'm not personally responsible because I voted for the better of the two choices, I'm still part of the white community. And as part of being the white community, it is my responsibility as a white person to dismantle the systems that are keeping the country apart and tearing down a community of people who just want to keep rising.
I saw a clip a few days ago, a Daniel Kaluuya, I don't know, he's fine though. Talking about racism, and that he feels it's weird in interviews when people ask him about racism. He's like, why aren't you asking white people about racism? You can't ask me why white people hate black people. I love black people and I'm black. I was going to post a clip here. Couldn't find the clip. Whatever. But it was like one of the first thoughts I had when I woke up and I saw all the hate about the black girl follow train. I immediately thought of that clip. So if you got it in your head that the black girl follow train is like racism and like we're banding together against white people, just show us some proof. Post some receipts. Post some receipts where we got together and said, hey, let's go out here and do something bad to another race of people. Post some receipts. Because we not even on that. We on here trying to support each other and y'all mad. We not even trying to hurt nobody. And all you fake motherfuckers that want to get on here hating on a black girl follow train, pretending that you stand for some kind of equality. When I go to your page, there's never any post about Black Lives Matter. There's never any post about the oppression of black people. The only thing I see is this anger about black unity. That's what I see on your page. I don't see anything else about any other kind of racial equality. I don't see that you've ever stood up for Asians when they were being targeted. I don't see that you've ever stood up for black people, period, ever. The only thing I see is the anger about black unity. To stand for equality means to stand for equality. So if you want to pretend that you're on here angry about the black girl follow train because you stand for equality, you're going to need to post some more content. You're going to need to stand up for black lives. You're going to need to speak out against xenophobia. Not just become outraged when minorities stick together. That's not equality. That is racism.
So this video is about the black woman follow train, but I need to give a little background information first. So in October of the year, right before COVID kicked off, I had just gotten a job with a huge pharmaceutical sales company. And this was a very good job. In fact, this particular niche of the industry was dominated by old white men. In fact, within 2 weeks of me starting this position, we had a huge sales conference in Nashville, Tennessee with hundreds of people. And I was both the youngest person in the room and the darkest person in the room. And as you can see, I'm very light-skinned. Now, fast forward to February. So now we're right before COVID shut everything down. I was forced for the first time in my life to file a discrimination suit against my employer. And after deciding to leave that company while the discrimination suit progressed, I started working for another pharmaceutical sales company, which was also a very good position. So fast forward to June, and now COVID is full blown. Things are being shut down, and my industry was affected tremendously, to the tune of me being laid off. I was one of the last ones hired, so I was one of the first ones laid off. The company could no longer afford to pay people because we just didn't have any customers at that time. And at that point, I'm scratching my head trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to make a living? And I came across an app called Meet Me where people were streaming and having fun. So I created a profile and started streaming, and I started making money. I was making more money than I would have been making in either of the positions that I had just left. So I began to think to myself, if I can do it on this small app where the population is a fraction of what it is on TikTok, then I can do it on TikTok too. I had never done any major social media in my life, and I joined TikTok, and within 5 months, my page was ran up to over 1 million followers. Now, I said all that to say this. On both Meet Me and TikTok, my support was over 85% Black women. Without the presence of Black women on either of those apps, they both would be dead. They wouldn't be shit. There's no telling where I would be if that particular demographic didn't support me the way that they did. So I fully, 1000% support this follow train thing. Black women on social media have always made superstars out of the people that they choose to support. It's about damn time that they make superstars out of each other. And if you're the type of person that has a problem with that, then fuck you.
Okay, so part 2 of the BlackGirl follow train subject. So I do feel very strongly as women we should support each other. If we're friends, you know, I support you in your accomplishments, your struggles, like whatever that is, like we support each other, right? No matter your color. It literally doesn't matter. That is so just hateful. I mean, that's just plain, it's just hateful. Anyways, that's for another video. But so I can see how people do see it as divisive. However, the flip side to that is I can also see how Black women feel like they are supporting each other, like this is their form of supporting each other, one of them, right? Okay, so I mean, that's great. As long as there's no hate attached to it, I'm all for it. Like, literally all for it. It's the hatefulness. And I have seen some hateful videos. Like let's just be honest here, right? I have seen some hateful videos toward white women, period. But in regards to this, definitely some hateful videos. But not all are hateful videos. Like, you are responsible for your own peace, right? So that's so cliche because everybody's saying that, but you are responsible for watching a video and going, oh, I feel this way about it, when nothing, like if they didn't say fuck all white women, well, why did you interpret it to be fuck all white women? Did they say that? They didn't? Oh, well, okay, then that's the way you took it. So my auto stop just turned off. So I do see how it can be, you know, a unity thing for Black women. So I'm just I'm not torn on it because I don't really feel a type of way about it. I do see how it can be divisive. And I think it's important that we all try to see each other's side. Like, you don't know my life. You have no idea what my background is. Y'all probably be shocked, but same goes for me with you. Like, I don't know why you feel that way. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the trenches with you. You know, you wasn't in the trenches with me. So how about we just acknowledge that everybody's been in the trenches at some point in their life and just be nice. I mean, that's really my take on it. If that's their way to support each other, that's their way. But also just don't be hateful. So there you have it from a white woman.
So when it comes to this follow train, a lot of you guys need to go check.
What I don't understand is why are we never allowed to have anything nice for ourselves? Why every time we do something where we uplifting ourselves, it got to be a why not all women? Because we didn't say you. That's why. That's why. Because we didn't say you. It said black women. This is for black women. Why not all women? Why are you making this about race? Because it is. Because it is. Because we go through so much shit that y'all don't go through, that y'all would never understand, that y'all would never be able to relate to. So that's why we said black women, because it's for black women. Get out of here with that nonsense, okay? We said it's for black women. Ain't nobody stopping y'all from doing the same. Choo-choo. Conduct your own train. This right here is for us, okay? Goodbye.
So the Black Girl follow train. I'm seeing comments saying that this is not what I signed up for. That I'm going to go through and unfollow people that didn't follow me back. I'm sure this is the reason why we have so many timeouts. And it seems like they're extending those timeouts for this very reaction. Let's try to keep a positive thing positive. Let's try to be a little bit more patient, give people a little bit more time to follow us back. The other thing we should do is go through and like other people's reels. Like what's on their post. If they don't have their content yet, it's okay. A lot of us are very new to TikTok and haven't had an opportunity to figure out what our content will be.
Y'all, why I just had to unfollow like 30 women because they unfollowed me after I followed them. Like, that's a lot of people. I went from 78 followers to 1,400 followers, which is beautiful and phenomenal. And I'm appreciative of every person. I followed about like, I don't know, if you look at my followers, I was only following about maybe 300 people before I started the train thing. So I'm about even, you know, and getting caught up to most of the people who followed me. And I know for a fact I was following them. So I just been watching, and I just want to say, like, you know, if you're thinking about doing that, you are really messing up a movement. This is a small example of the potential that we have as a community. So for you to be one of those people who are like doing it just to get followers, like, you know, it just says so much more about your character than you actually think. It's not just TikTok. This is how you interact with your people. So
This is why you should not follow everybody on the Black Girl follow train.
No, because why was I thinking the exact same thing? Engagement rate is so much more important than followers, and I learned this firsthand, and let me tell you how. At one point on social media, I had 30,000 followers. I was styling an adult star, very famous one, very popular. Sidebar, if you're new to my page, I am a celebrity stylist and costume designer. Okay, back to what I was saying. I was styling a very, very popular adult film star. Whenever she would post that I styled her for something, when she was doing red carpets, when she was doing like, she was trying to break out of the adult world and get into, you know, mainstream media. So whenever I would post her or style her for a red carpet event and she would post about it, my followers went through the roof. And I thought that was the best thing ever. Until I started noticing I'm getting less than 100 likes on a 30,000 page, 30,000 follower account. My marketing team at the time told me that I needed to delete the inactive ghost followers one by one. When I did the breakdown, it turned out to be 22,000 followers. You know how long that would have taken? So I found someone online who did it for me. They got rid of each follower one by one, deleted 22, not 2,200, not 22, 22,000 followers. I was at around 30, now I'm around 8, but at least now we'll get my engagement rate back to what it was before. So now that we've broken that down, let me tell you who I will and won't follow on this follow train. If your username says XYZ, I'm not going to follow. If your account is private, I'm also not going to follow because I'm going to assume you're not actively trying to push out content, because anyone who is will have a public page. If I go to your page and you're super inconsistent about your posting, I understand that some people are new and just starting out. But if I know that I won't engage because of inconsistencies, or maybe it's just something that I don't align with. If I know that I won't engage in that type of content, I'm probably it's better for me to not follow, because then I'll do you a disservice. It's no need in having ghost followers. That will hurt you more than it will hurt.
It will hurt you more than it will help you. Jesus, my bad.
But for anyone starting a business or actively trying to be a content creator, I see you, I got you, and I am following back. Definitely check out this original video for context so you can understand why engagement is far more important than followers. Bye.
We've all been blindly following one another.
I understand why you feel the way you feel. I get it. But I have decided that since my For You page is popping, since my engagement has gone up tens of thousands of %, that I am taking the pressure off of the community that I follow to perform. Whether you have content on your page or not, whether your content is consistent or not, I want to connect with more Black women, and that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to force people to perform or make their niche specific to me, because I'm interested in so many different things, and I don't know what I don't know. So I may be interested in something that combines a couple different things or introduces me to something completely different. So yes, I'm going to continue to blindly follow. I'm going to continue to love my For You page and build community.
Hey guys, so I just want to hop on here real quick and address this, because this is really bothering me right now. So the Black girl following Black girl trend is booming right now, and I'm here for it. I haven't participated in it, but I just love to see other Black women supporting other Black women. Like, I just think that is so dope. Every time I see it, I have to follow. I just have to. Like, and who doesn't mind just having more Black girl magic on their For You page? Like, does it kill you? No, it doesn't, right? So apparently there are haters already complaining about, you know, the trend going on, how it's tired, and how everyone are pick-me's and are begging for followers. And I just want to say, you need therapy, because how does this bother you or your day-to-day? Did you die? Who hurt you? I just don't understand. It's giving hater. It's giving miserable. It's giving all I have time to do is hate on other people being happy. That's what it's giving. I just don't understand how someone could take something so positive, especially with Black women. I don't understand. And I'm seeing Black women say it about other Black women. It's strange. It's weird. You're moving weird. How could you take something so positive and turn it into something so negative? Like, chill out. It's okay. For the women who have seen results and are growing in their following journey, I just want to say congratulations, and I wish you well. For the haters, I wish you hell and TikTok jail and no bail, because we're not doing that.
Y'all, so it's cool that we follow each other. I love the trend. Y'all running numbers up and everything. But we also have to start liking, commenting, sharing, saving each other videos.
Part of my brain was like, the Black girls on here don't want to see this content.
Yeah, that part. Because I definitely thought I was the only one out there like me watching this kind of content for the longest time. All right, but guess what? We are out here and we are deep. And I'm trying to follow all of y'all.
This video is an example of Black women appreciating Latina for taking the train and making their own, and not spewing hate like white women.
She didn't insert herself into the conversation. She didn't come over here antagonizing Black women. She didn't come over here and complaining about why we excluding them. She was like, nope, I see Black women loving on each other. I see them forming community. I want to know, how can I do that with my community? So fellow Latino women, can we follow each other? Look, see how easy and respectful that was?
No.
Some people don't know how to do that, and it's sad. But Latin American women, Latino women, Latinx women, do your thing.